نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Inshallah, we'll do the first lesson of Arabic grammar today. Arabic, just like any other language, consists of sentences. And sentences are made up of fragments. An example of fragment would be House of Allah. These fragments are made up of words. And words are of three types. Noun, which in Arabic is called ism. Particle, which includes preposition. In Arabic, it's called harf. And verb, in Arabic, it's called fi'l. We'll first learn the details of noun. Once we cover noun, we'll learn about particle and verbs as well. So let's first define what a noun is, what an ism is. Ism is name of an object, place, person, and more. As we progress in our learning, we'll discover different types of nouns. To understand ism, we have to learn its properties. So ism has 4 properties. Its first property is called gender, which in Arabic is called jins. In Arabic language, everything has a gender. So ism is either masculine or feminine. The default gender of an ism is masculine. And there are 11 categories of feminine noun. If the word doesn't fall into one of these categories, then it's masculine. I'll read what all 11 categories are, but today we'll only learn 2 categories in detail. Category number 1 is biologically feminine. Number 2, words ending on ta marbuta. Number 3, words ending on alif maqsura. Number 4, words ending on alif mamduda. Number 5, body parts in pair. Number 6, names of countries, cities, and tribes. Number 7, non-human plural. Number 8, feminine because Arab said so. Number 9, names of winds. Number 10, names of hellfire. Number 11, names of vines. All of these categories are mentioned in Quran, and as we will look into every category, we'll also look into the Quranic examples of that category. So let's jump into our first category. Our first category is biologically feminine. What does that mean? This refers to the words that are feminine by nature. For example, sister, mother, a cow in Arabic is feminine. A sister in Arabic is called ukhtun. A mother, ummun. Cow, baqaratun. Now some examples from Quran. Look at the first ayah. حُرِّمَتْ عَلَيْكُمْ أُمَّهَاتُكُمْ. Can you guess what is a biologically feminine name here? Yes. You might have heard Ummul Mu'mineen, Ummahatul Mu'mineen. Ummahat is the plural, and that's what's used in this ayah. The next ayah is Wabanat. Banat are daughters, and it's a plural form of bintun. Bintun means one daughter, and banat means more than 2 daughters. Then we have wabanatul ukhti. We just covered ukhti is a sister, and it's biologically feminine. The next ayah is wa ummahatu. We just did that, which is mother. Nisaikum. I guess you might be familiar with the term nisa, as it's one of the surahs in Quran, which means women. And women are also biologically feminine. The next ayah, look at the last word, al-mu'minat. You might be familiar with the term al-mu'min, and that's the masculine form. Its feminine form is mu'minat, and again, this is a plural word. The next ayah is wa in imra'atun. Imra'atun means wife, and you might remember Surah Lahab. There's also this word used, and it is biologically feminine. And then we have another ayah. We'll try to come back on this, inshallah. Let's look into the next ayah. وَاذْكُرْ فِي الْكِتَابِ مَرْيَمَ. We all know that Maryam is a name of a woman. And all names of women are also considered biologically feminine. That was easy. Now let's look into second category. Words ending on ta marbuta. What is ta marbuta? It's actually a round ta with two dots on top of it. So let's look into the example. Rahmatun, salatun. So most of the words that end on ta marbuta are considered feminine. Rahmatun will be considered feminine. Salatun will be considered feminine. Let's look into some Quranic example. These are ayat from Surah Al-Balad. Every ayah that you see ends on ta marbuta. Fakku raqabatin. Raqabatin is a neck and it's feminine. Masghabatin. Ta marbuta again. Another feminine word. Maqrabatin. Another feminine word. Matrabatin. All of these words are feminine, and it's an easy recognition of feminine words. So does that mean that all the words that end on ta marbuta are considered feminine? No, they're not. We'll look into some of the exceptions of ta marbuta. Talha, we know it's a name of a man. Ubayda, another masculine name. Just because it has ta marbuta at the end wouldn't classify it to be feminine. And the word Khalifa has appeared in Quran, and this ayah is Ya Dawood inna ja'alnaka khalifatan fil ard. Khalifa has a ta marbuta, right? And in this ayah, it's referring to Dawood alayhi salam, and it's not feminine here. Now there is an exercise for you, which is very easy. I'll explain it to you. The first column is mudhakkar, which means masculine. The next column is muannas, which means feminine. The words mentioned in the first column are all masculine. To make them feminine, all you have to do is add a ta marbuta, the round ta, at the end of the word, and that word will become feminine. For example, nasirun. The feminine would be nasiratun. ظالم ظالمة. That's easy. All the best. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.